Okay, boys and girls, the next step is our backdrop. We had some things that we needed to fix, right? For example, Asia is one continent here, but it looks like three separate continents, right? So we decided we were going to make Asia one color and we were going to make it yellow. So it's very much like a paint tool program, like when you were little, you worked in Pixie or um, a doodle pad on the iPad. We're going to go to down here, and I hope sometimes on the Chromebooks, boys and girls, this little menu down here gets stuck and you can't see it. Teachers, if that happens, I would look at the screen resolution and maybe do a control minus to shrink the screen. But it's really important that we can get to this menu. Um, so we're going to click on the paintbrush that's down here. It's very tiny. And when we do that, we get the ability to create new backdrops. Well, we're not going to do that. In fact, I'm going to X. I'm going to close those and delete them. I just want the backdrop that we've been working with. And you can see over here is like a paint program. So I'm going to take the paint bucket, and it's kind of like when we picked a color for the continents earlier. This is the universal symbol, that the ink dropper, for picking up a color off of an existing color. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to like suck up some paint from that yellow. Okay, so I picked yellow, and you could see that it changed here. Now I'm going to go to my paint bucket and dump paint in the other sections of Asia. And um, if you mess up and you end up like coloring the whole backdrop yellow, don't panic. Use the undo button. That's my friend. Okay? So we've got Asia taken care of, but we're still missing Antarctica. So what I would do then is take the brush tool and pay careful attention down here to your line width, because it's hard to draw with a big fat marker or paintbrush. So I kind of put it down here a little bit. It's up to you. And I need to pick a color that's different than all the other colors. And I'm going to leave that up to you to pick. So I don't have orange because we took away orange. So I always run through the colors of the rainbow in my head: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I'm missing orange. So I'm going to use orange. And I'm not going to try to get like really fancy. I'm just going to give us the visual that this is Antarctica. Okay? Now, I haven't tried this yet. I'm wondering if when I fill this in, if it's going to flow over. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, yay, it worked. If you don't close your line down here or here, it could possibly seep out all the paint into your blue background. So just give that a try, and remember, you can undo. And if that's happening to you, you might have too thin of a pen. So that's how you change your backdrop. Now, a lot of times people get confused at this point. How do I get back to my coding, right? My scripts. So you could click on scripts here, but this is the script for the background. And in our project, we don't have any code that's going to go with our background. So right now, you have to remember to click on your scratch sprite, and all your code will come back. So clicking on scripts up here, and then clicking on your cat, your sprite, to bring it up. Thank you, boys and girls.